See this nice police officer in the back here? He's about to spoil an arrogant Sovcit day so well. It's a great video. You'll enjoy it. Let's go ahead and watch it.
License registration, please. I see you're recording. Just want to let you know my vehicle is equipped with an audio video recorder as well. Perfect. So I am recording as well.
We're getting
you have a license,
pulled over.
my friend?
We got pulled over. Yep.
You're Jason Zimmer?
Huh?
Born March 1984?
Yeah.
And March 15th? Okay. Have you ever had a license in the province of
I'm not answering any questions. Do what you need to
Sorry.
do.
Oh, he's gonna have such a bad day. Such a bad day.
Do you have any paperwork for the vehicle?
What crime did I commit?
fast gas.
I'm
Plates,
assuming you're driving with no insurance because you have a plate that doesn't belong to ICBC.
Why are you making assumptions?
Well, do you have any paperwork to prove that you have insurance?
Did I do a crime? Did I commit a crime?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. So, one, you haven't provided me with the driver's license yet. That is a motor vehicle.
But why don't you go run me then?
Okay. Do you have any paperwork for the
I'm not answering any questions. Go do what you need to do.
You have no paperwork?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay.
Well, he set the tone for this conversation.
Okay. So, Jason, I see under ICBC you do have an active driver's license. However, this vehicle is uninsured.
Oh no, I did not know that. I'm shocked, officer. I'll do it immediately. Yeah, no, he's not going to do that.
I know I canceled that, but I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. So, you can't drive the vehicle from here. The vehicle's going to be towed, and the plates are going to be seized because they're not proper license plates. Okay?
You're going to do what you're going to do.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
I have no questions for you. I have no contracts or agreements with you guys. This happened over a year ago. I've been operating this way this whole time. No problem.
And have you been caught since?
I've been by everyone. No problems.
That's a lie. You just haven't been pulled over, I suppose. They missed it. Or they didn't want to deal with it. This guy wanted to deal with it. Kudos to him. That's the way to do it. He's a police officer. He should enforce the law as it is on the books.
Unless you can prove that to me, I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe.
All right.
You're going to make your claim what you're going to do. What's your name and badge number?
Constable Gibson, 65120.
What about you? Name and badge number.
He wants your reg number. 62074. Okay. So, you haven't provided me the documentation. You do have a driver's license. You're driving with no insurance and wrong number plates. So you are going to be getting a traffic ticket today, and the vehicle is going to be towed.
Well, I see there's a subway behind the officer there. On his way home, he might pop in there and, grab himself a sub. Might be a long walk. Might get hungry.
Okay?
No, I don't agree to that.
It doesn't matter whether or not you agree.
Okay, you're going to do what you're going to do. You're going to do what you're going to do.
Okay. Here's this back. I'm printing up the ticket, and then we'll go from there. Okay, Jason, this here is your name, your information, where the offense took place, the offenses, no insurance, failed to produce driver's license, wrong number plate, vehicle, and my information. Any information on how to pay or dispute is on the back. This is your copy. The tow truck is on the way.
I don't consent to this. You're creating a non-consensual security agreement on the side of the road without right.
It doesn't matter whether you consent or not. What's happening?
Okay.
I like this officer. He's not being fazed by this arrogant Sovcit here. He's just doing his job.
I know
British
that.
Columbia, you're required to have
I'm not part of the
insurance.
province of British Columbia.
Okay.
I'm not part of it anymore. And yes, I did have a license at one point, but I canceled that. No, I canceled it.
It's still valid.
Or
else you would have been getting more tickets.
You guys can keep forcing your will all you want. It doesn't matter. This happened to me over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
They took the plates off, towed the truck. Since then, I've been operating this way, traveling. I have the right to travel.
Yeah, even in Canada you have a right to travel. Train, plane, bus, Donkey. No, you can travel with donkey as well. Don't need a license for that. But as soon as you drive, we need a license. Can travel like as a passenger, no problem at all.
But in the province of British Columbia,
I'm
when
not
you're-
in the province
So,
of British
Jason,
Columbia.
When you're operating a motor vehicle on a public
I'm done
highway
talking.
as created by the
Do what
province
you're
of
gonna
British
do.
Columbia, you're required to have insurance as issued by the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia. Unfortunately, you do not. This is why this is happening right now.
That's clear and fair. I think it makes sense.
It doesn't matter whether or not you're traveling or not. You
I don't-
are
I don't-
traveling on a
Do
motor
what you need to
vehicle
do.
highway created by the province of British Columbia. Okay? Okay.
Are they trying to take off your plates?
I guess so.
I don't want you to do nothing. I just want to record this. That's all.
Alright, so you riveted the license plate to your bumper.
Yes, because last time some highwaymen took it off and then said it's an abandoned vehicle on the side of the road and towed it.
Highwayman, is he talking about the cops? I think he's talking about the cops.
So this is affixed to my property, and you guys right now are trying to steal my property. So yeah, I'll record the theft. That's all right. It's a fixed front and back, and I have been operating like this for over a year. Actually, it's almost been 2 years. It took 6 months before you guys did it the first time, acting like highwaymen, not peace officers.
Okay, but it doesn't make it legal.
Yeah, you guys are gonna do what you're gonna do anyways. I already know. It's fine.
Do you need a taxi for your family?
I don't need nothing. No, don't worry about me.
Oh, they don't. I promise you that. They don't. You're nothing. You're just one of the citizens without a license, insurance, tax, but just a citizen doing their job. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jason, because you've riveted the plate to the vehicle, obviously I can't seize it, so the plate is going to stay on it. However, I'm going to be taking a bunch of photos of the vehicle instead. Okay?
Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
So I don't consent to him towing my property.
Consent not needed.
Doesn't matter.
Are you seizing my truck?
Well, it is being removed from the roadway on the...
Okay, but are you seizing my truck?
Let me finish talking.
Okay.
Stop interrupting, okay?
Okay, speak.
So the vehicle is being removed from the roadway under the BC Motor Vehicle Act. If you can pay the tow company, you can have it towed home, back to your property.
I don't consent to any of it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well,
that
hey,
is what it is.
so you're stealing my property then?
No.
Yeah.
No, they're towing it, taking it off the road. It shouldn't be on the road. It's illegally on the road. Whether you like it or not, illegal. Shouldn't be there. Safety of the other people. Officer doing the right thing.
Being removed from the roadway.
You're not seizing it because I didn't commit a crime.
You committed an offense under the BC Motor Vehicle Act.
I'm not part of the province of British Columbia or ICBC. I've got no contracts with them.
Yeah, it's not gonna work for you.
Except you live within the province, so you're subject.
No, I'm not subject to them.
Yes, you are.
Can you provide evidence of that?
Yeah, you're listening to the cops right now. They're taking your stuff. You are subject to them. That's just what it is.
Regardless of the fact, Jason, the vehicle is being removed from the roadway. If you can pay to have it towed back to your property, you can do that. Otherwise, it can go back to their yard.
Well, I'll tell him when he gets here that I don't consent to it. Maybe I'll talk. Yeah, I don't care. He can be part of he can be part of a lawsuit too.
That's cool.
You can tell them that all you want.
Okay.
But it's going to be towed back to either their yard or your property. That's what you want to pay.
No, I guess we'll see. I've been operating like this for a long time now.
Breaking the law. For a long time now.
You're the first one since over a year. Since
Obviously, no one's seen you operating since.
I go every day, everywhere.
It doesn't matter if you go everywhere every day and you operate every day like that. It depends on whether or not you get located and pulled over by a police officer.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got a little bit of a reality check today. Took them a year to do that, but they didn't see him for a year, it seems like. At least this officer didn't get to see him for a year. Saw him today. He's going to tow the truck. Love it.
You know, contract makes the law, right? Do you understand anything about contract law, guys? Anything?
I like the way this guy on the left, he's just standing there. He reminds me a little bit of that inspector. What is his name in the Pink Panther? He reminds me a little bit of that guy. I'm just saying.
All of the freemen of the land.
Yeah, you can say free man on the land all you want.
Private citizen, Dominion of Canada, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're operating a motor vehicle within the province of British Columbia.
That's your claim.
No, that's the truth.
No, that's your claim. Okay.
Yeah, that claim is correct, right?
So when we go to court, are you going to be able to provide a promise to perform?
Since that's legal nonsense, no, because I don't know what that is.
Okay. Okay. You guys understand that you're breaching my peace, right?
Right?
You're breaching my peace? You understand that? What's that? You're breaching my peace. What's that? I'm detained? Okay.
Yeah.
Detained for what exactly? A traffic stop? Okay.
Motor vehicle offense.
Okay.
Motor vehicle act.
Okay, yeah.
Sovcitology talking points is the same wherever you go, right? America, Canada in this case, Australia, New Zealand, England. Sovcit talking points stay the same. Doesn't change. It doesn't work.
So when it gets back to my place, I hop back in, go back on the road. You guys gonna do this again to me or what?
Absolutely they should.
Yeah? Okay. So you're gonna criminally harass me then?
No, just get you off the road because you're illegally on the road. Should do that.
Till you guys get your way?
Doing our job.
Oh, is this what your job is? To criminally harass private citizens?
You're not a private citizen. You have a passport, so you're a citizen of Canada.
Okay, I'll let
If
you
you
go.
have a passport, you're a citizen of Canada, and
No,
you're in Canada. You can't claim you're not if you have a passport. And you're using your passport number as a license plate.
Sorry, what was that?
You have a passport, so you have a contract with the government of Canada. By
You
having a passport-
you don't understand contract law, do you?
I don't have to understand your.
Yeah, of course.
He's an officer of the law. He's not a lawyer or a judge or a prosecutor. Officer of the law. Law is clear. He knows what he has to do with the advantage of the law. He's doing that. You don't like it. Doesn't matter. He's still doing it.
That's fine. I don't care either if you don't understand it. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's fine.
Yeah, that applies to you too, right?
You guys will find out though. I don't think you guys have met someone like me before.
Oh, there's a lot of you around. There's a lot of you around. Different packages and shapes. Same idiots. That's what it is.
What? No, okay. You don't even understand what a promise to perform is.
It's not a real thing in the criminal code. It's a motor vehicle act.
Is this a part of the criminal code? What's the crime that I committed?
Motor vehicle act.
Okay, I'm not part of the Motor Vehicle Act. I never have any agreement with that. I don't have any
Drive
agreement.
on the roads created by the province of British Columbia, you are.
I'm traveling. I'm not driving on your roads.
Yeah, you're driving.
Doesn't matter if you're
Yeah.
driving on the road. You're
Yeah.
driving on infrastructure created by the province of British Columbia. So you're subject to its laws and rules.
Whatever you believe.
So if you want to drive in the bush, you're not subject to them. But if you want to drive on a roadway paid for and funded by the taxpayers of Canada, you have to.
This is the Crown land, right?
No.
The Crown roads, the King's roads?
No.
Okay, so whose roads are they?
Province of British Columbia.
So the province of
You're
British
saying
Columbia
you're not in
owns them.
contract with them.
You're saying that the province of the British Columbia owns all the public roads.
Yes.
What a ridiculous argument. What a ridiculous conversation. But he's got nothing else to bring to the cops, right? What a time waster, this guys.
They own all the public roads?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
okay.
funded them.
By the way, guys, please like, subscribe, and say hi in the comments. It does help us a lot.
Oh, they fund them?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that the province of British Columbia funded it. I thought the people funded it.
Through taxpayer money, yes.
So I'm the one contradicting myself.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so this guy and the officer goes back and forth for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes still. And it's very annoying and irritating. So I'm going to cut that out. I'll start the video here with the tow truck driver arrives. And I kind of like this guy. He doesn't give a crap about our local Sovcit. Let's go ahead and watch this.
I said I don't consent to you towing my property.
This is the driver.
You can put that away. Put it away.
You don't touch me.
Put it away.
I'm gonna record you out here in public. Yeah, you better not touch me.
Don't worry, I'm recording. So, he essentially has no insurance, but if they are able to pay
Okay, did you want to inform your boss that I don't consent you to taking my property?
Does it look like they care what you consent to or not? When has it been a thing where they need to worry about your consent? You're ridiculous.
So, do you want him to pull it onto the deck, or are you going to give him the key so he can drive it on?
No, I don't want him to damage my property, but if he damages my property, he could be held liable for it. I mean, I don't consent to none of this.
So, if you don't want him to pull it onto the deck and damage it, then he needs the key so he can put it into neutral. Or you can put it into neutral yourself once he's hooked it up, but it's going to have to...
You know, I'm not going to damage my property. I'll do whatever, and I'll just come after you for it afterwards. It's fine. I don't care. And what company is this too? Because
Reliable Towing.
Reliable Towing? Okay. Don't touch it yet. I'll put it into there. Don't worry, buddy. You're on camera. What's that?
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I know you don't give a
I have
damn.
the keys, or do I do it up?
Hold on, just give me a second. And again, I don't consent to this.
Can you give me the keys now, please?
It's in there. I don't consent to it though, so all of this is under duress.
Don't need your consent. Simple fact.
I do have the right to seek remedy after the fact. I'm not going to do anything before.
Oh, look, he can get a insurance as well. Isn't that great? Right there, across the road.
You guys want to make this claim? That's all on you. Yeah, you can shrug all you want. I don't really care.
He's shrugging because he just doesn't care what you have to say. Doesn't make any sense. Won't change a thing. They're towing your vehicle. Simple as that.
So just to confirm, you guys are going to continue to criminally harass me when I go out?
We'll continue to enforce the law, yes.
Contract makes the law, you know that, right?
Again, we're not going to go through this mumbo jumbo.
Okay,
stuff.
that's fine. I just, as long as you know, that's all that matters. So you guys all done conducting business?
Sorry?
You guys all done conducting business now?
Well, once the truck's out of here, we're out of here. You're free to go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Loaded up and ready to roll.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, you too.
All right, guys, that's where this thing stopped. Where the truck is being taken to vehicle jail. Such an arrogant dumbass, eh? They have an in Canada as well. Oh. I'm glad to see they took that vehicle. It should not be on the road. So they've done the right thing, I think. Anyway, so glad you joined us with this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and say hi in the comments. It does help us a lot. Good. I'll see you in the next one.